Okay, we're starting topic 5 on equations in brackets, so a little bit more with algebra. The start of this topic, we want to do some revision from topic 1 about simplifying algebraic expressions. So the first thing I'm going to look at is adding and subtracting like terms. And you guys might remember like terms, basically they have the same base and the same power, and that means things like this. A to the power of 3 is a like term with a to the power of 3 because they have the same base and they have the same power or exponent. But a to the power of 2 is not a like term to those ones because it has a different power even though the bases are the same. Like terms could be things like this. X, y squared could be a like term to 2xy squared. The base is the same. We have x and we have x and we have y squared and we have y squared, so the powers are the same on both of these. The only thing that's different is that there's 2 of them here and 1 of them there. So remember, it just comes down to the letters, the bases, and what the power is on each of those. So one tip that I usually do is to try and draw a circle around terms that are the same. So if I ask you to simplify the following expressions by combining the like terms, I'm going to first look to see which ones are like. I see a 4a and I see a 2a over here. They both have a base of a and a power of 1 there. So I'm just going to draw a circle around them. And as a hint, I'm going to draw the circle and I'm going to include the positive or negative sign in front of the term. That way I don't miss it. This one, in fact, is a -2 or a -2. The other thing I notice is I have a plus 5b and a plus b. So the circles are like terms and the squares are also like terms. So I'm going to combine the circles by adding the coefficients, which are the numbers in front. So 4 minus 2, because there's a negative sign there, 4 minus 2 is going to be 2a. The base stays the same. And now I look at the b's. I have plus 5b and I have plus b there. Don't forget, if there's no number, there's a little invisible 1 there. That's really 1b. So 5 plus 1 gets me 6, and the base stays the same, just 6b. Oops, I forgot the 6. 6b. If you want, you can pause this and take a look at some of the other, see if you can solve for these and then check your answers, or keep following along if you like. So here's another problem. I'm going to look for like terms. I see an x squared y and xy. Well, the x here isn't squared, so it's not the same. In the next term I see an x squared and a y. So now I know that these are the same, and that one is different. So I'll combine the ones that are the same again, my invisible 1. So 1 plus 3 gives me 4x squared y. And then this one doesn't have a partner, so I just write it exactly as it was. So I have 4x squared y, and I have 1xy. Looking at the next example, 10ab minus 3ab squared plus 5ab squared. Well, ab squared, those are the same. I'm going to draw a circle around both of those, and again I'm including the sign in front of them. 10ab and minus 4ab, those look the same. So, looking to combine the squares, I have 10ab here and I have minus 4ab there, so 10 minus 4 takes me to 6ab. And now I have minus 3ab squared plus 5ab squared. You have to think about your integers. If I'm at minus 3 and I add 5 on, I get all the way up to 2. Another way to look at that is I have positive 5 and I'm going to take away 3, so that gets me to 2, but it's a plus 2ab squared. In the last example here, looking for like terms again, g, h, and gh. So let's do the g and another g. And how about a minus h and a plus 5h? And this gh, well, it's not similar to anything else because it has both g and h in it, so that one will stay on its own. But let's combine the circles here. I have 1g plus another g, that's going to give me 2 g's total. I have minus h, that's minus 1h, plus 5h, so 5 minus 1 gives me plus 4h. And then this stays the same because it doesn't have any partners, minus 8 g h. So that's adding and subtracting with like terms. Again, it's helpful to circle them and make sure you include the sign in front, and don't forget about your negative ones. Identify the ones that are the same, add together the big numbers in front, or subtract if it's a negative. If there's anything that's not partnered up, just leave it on its own.